Good afternoon, everybody. Hope you're all having a wonderful day today. Going to be doing some galaxies. Oh, my little window here is not sized right. Let me fix that. There we go. Something like that. Okay. Was enjoying our galaxies playing the other day. So we are going to continue with it. All right. Let me get my monitoring up. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. All right. Getting myself all buffed up. Let's see here. What do we want? Serendipity. Oh, ACR. Crit. Oh, hell, I don't know. You know what? I wonder. Oh, what's the healing efficiency one? Do. Build a buff. SWG. Build a buff. All right. ACR critical hit. Oh, probably flush with success. That's where we want to go. Healer could be an option as well. Ooh. Let's start off with healer. We can come back and do flesh with success in a little bit. That's 15%. Okay, yeah. ACR crit. Not ACR kinetic. Hmm. Tip. All right. We're doing a lot of following today, or at least for the first part. We're going to start off today with some time over at the crate graveyard, and probably not the crate graveyard. The over by the damn, it's not helpful at all. That's more helpful. Okay. Expand our group here. Oops, going the wrong way. Come on, invite the group. So I need to go with Zania here. I do need to head back to town really quick. But trying to figure out which way's a little bit faster. I guess we'll go here. Oh, you know what? I should just go to Entha. I have to go get some injectors or extractors, that is. Home? Put these combat bars somewhere where I like them. All right. So I have my next pet ready. I should be putting it on. I'm not going to keep this one. It's a dune lizard. Should be putting that one on sale shortly. So be looking at the vendor. If you're into a 60, if you want a 60-point dune lizard, it's going to be going up there. I think the mutation I was interested in or going for was the winged ornith. Sounded quite interesting. All right. Let's go back to Nims. I is okay. Well, excellent. All right. Glad that is so. We go this way, right? Yes. All right. Whoop. Finally got a stat mutation with Armageddon. Well, good. We're getting all despairing. What am I off to today? We're going to go play with some big lizards. Gonna play with some big lizards. Gonna start off today with some enzyme extractions on the dragons. Still have 20 or so hydros to process before you need to get more. Well, I might try to see how quickly I could sell a batch. I mean, you know, it's definitely worth. You can do that. Yeah, I'll start up another one when I get back to town. Probably should have started it up before I went out on this little adventure, but oh well. I broke down some last night. Excuse me. Switched up my I'm trying to figure out whether or not healer would be a good buff for my guy. I'm thinking I'm running it today. And obviously I won't really need it, or I shouldn't need it, because everything should be getting soaked by Scozo to keep everything happy. But it might be a little bit helpful. I mean, it's 15%, you know? We're a little bit south. 15% is pretty significant. And I think I might have to run it, considering I'm not going to be doing any, well, since I'm going to be a officer and not a... Alright, we're definitely in the danger hood. Say, danger hood. Go like this, and we'll say guard. Do I need a droid out with me? No. Well, you guys can't see the droid. There's the droid. That's a window. That's the droid. Do I need it out with me for this? No, but it gives us a little extra damage, which just makes this process go a wee bit faster. All right, let's put you there. We will need the heals. Let's be honest. Always need the heals. 1, 2, 3. Let's get the buff on. We'll go 6, 7, 8. That's going to be $1,000 for the first one today. Wonderful. And we'll bring Bestet out. Bestet has a decent enough level right now at 57. Obviously, Bestet would just be like two-shotted or something like that if it got hit, but we're not going to let it get hit. Or in theory, we're not going to let it get hit. In theory, it won't get hit. All right. Let's put... Oops. Taking my buff? Yes, I did. Okay. I'm going to put you on the follow mode. / follow. There we go. All right. Oh. That's the thing we need to do. Get all our buffs going here. I can get a Bacta Bomb to at least 17 or 18. That's really good. Well, if you're really committed to it, you could use healing potency food for pups. Yeah. I was thinking about that. I actually... Oh, crap. I didn't pick up my stuff. I made my stuff... I made myself new power-ups for my Beastmaster, and I didn't grab them from home before I left. Oh, well. I might go back. It shouldn't really matter, but I might go back. All right. And now it's party time. I'm at the boss spawn. I kind of like that better. My guys are close enough together that I'll mute the sound on one of them. Oh crap. Here we go. That wonderful. You might see the screen flashing a lot today. That's when I'm switching between the different camera views, or more over the game view. Wow. I could literally trip on an ancient Okay, the boss graveyard is a very dangerous place to be at night during a dust storm. Okay, there's a grand crate over here. We could so very easily stumble on an ancient grand. It's not even funny. And that would be, I believe disastrous would be the correct word. Poo-inducing would also be another word that you could use. Right? Poo-inducing would be probably an accurate term. All right. Here we go. All right, next guy. We'll take a look at what we got here once we're finished. Keep everything a mystery. I could be looking stuff after each kind of run. Or once we... Oh shit. Oh, that's a Gorg. I thought we were in trouble. I thought we had stumbled upon someone that we didn't want to stumble upon. Yep, alright. We're just gonna... I can't see anything. We're like, completely lost. We are completely in the blind, guys. In theory, I'm running deeper into the boss area. Giant canyon crate. Well, it's not a grand, but it's a giant, so hopefully we can get something decent off of it. Ancients and grands seem to be the best. Giants are also, should be pretty close to being fine and dandy. Alright, go. We got our extraction. Follow. You know what? I need to turn off my auto loot. If for some reason I can't reach the guy right away, my auto loot might make him pop before I can get the the extractor, which is not what we want. All right, so the windstorm has slowed down a little bit. It's a little easier to see now. Wonderful. There we go. Looks like it's completely lit up now. Oh, that's so much nicer. So peaceful. Come here, giant lizard thing. Okay, not being able to hear it on this guy is a little strange. Maybe I should have the sound switched. Oh. Wander deeper into the zone. There's going to be a Grand Ancient here somewhere. As long as it's not on us, we'll be okay. If it's on us, it doesn't matter. We'll just respawn. Because we're not going to be able to fight it. It's one of those things where it's like, if it jumps on us, we just go, okay, well, I guess we needed to go back to town anyways. That's literally the only response that you can have. No point in getting angry about it. It's just like, well, wasn't meant to be, was it? There's one over here. So much more echoey and ability force run when you oh, there's one right here. Hang on. This is an ancient. We'll go for this guy. I have to have both these guys out here because I don't have anything that can tank the ancients just yet. My officer itself can't do the job. Just can't. Much as I would like it to. And I could do this alone with my Jedi, which I could tank everything, and that'd be fine. It would just take a little while longer to kill stuff, but I should be able to do it. But it's not a Beastmaster, so I can't do any extractions on it. So yeah, it's a two-person operation today. So for me, a lot of busy work, alt-tabbing back and forth. And hopefully for you guys, just a wee bit of an enjoying day. Ooh, Bastet got a level. Wonderful. Alright, so that other one was over here somewhere. Start wandering back this direction. Alright, what we got on this guy? You know, I said we weren't going to take a look, but I kind of want to take a look at see what we're getting. So that's an ancient with another ancient right next to it. Yeah, okay, I'm going to have to separate these two. Right. Okay. Don't hit the other ancient. All right, it looks like we're fine. Oh, it's like, just don't hit the other ancient. I'm worried about the airstrike. If I tag it, it's going to be with the airstrike, you know? All right. Extraction. Grab all the stuff. But this is nice. Have one and then another one right next to it. All right, happy days. Makes it easier when we don't have to run all about. Although, when I do have to run a little ways, it does give me time to get all my cooldowns, well, off cooldown. Like my Saber Block, my Saber Reflect. We should be using our Saber Reflect each time. It'll bring them down quite a bit faster. Where's this guy going? I'm bringing my little bot guy into the group. All right. Group? Should join the group. Droid options. Group. There we go. I just want to be able to glance at stuff. I wish I could put Bastet in our group, but that's not how it works. All right. Well, we are taking a look for the next guy. Let's see here. I actually want to store these. $89.3, that's nice. 89.63, that's also really nice. 80.91, whatever. That's another one that's like not the greatest. All right, there should be something spun out here in a second. Scratched, cracked, select. No gray pearls yet. 6.97, 5.38. It's not terrible. The mutation is actually pretty decent level. 7.01, 5.49. 8.74, 5.29, 546, 391. Well, that's garbage. That was probably off the giant. Maybe I should skip the giants. 795,386, not too shabby. 638,424. Could have just been a bad pull. That's a good one. 949,435. That's our best one. It's our best one for if we're talking purity. 529. That's probably our best overall. 549, 538. Yeah, 874529 is probably your best one. Once you look at both stats. Definitely probably our best one. thought there was another one over here on the other side of this little mountain. Grand. Wonderful. Wire element? Why do I have a wire element? I guess I'll keep it. Okay. So I'm switching back and forth on my officer to my heat elemental weapon and my electric elemental weapon to try and get some debuffs on it. As you can see, we are getting quite a few. Plus, my pet also does bleed, so. Come on. Oh, another one over here. Ancient. Wonderful. So far today has actually been a really nice run in the graveyard. We only have one real stinker. We have two. We have another one that's not great. I mean, but it's not like you're guaranteed good things, you know? So. Never guaranteed winners. You're just guaranteed the chance at something, be it good or bad. All right. Productive so far today. At some point, as we clear these things out, it is going to pull a grand, an ancient grand, which will make life a little bit more difficult because we'll have to work around it. But so far today, it has not. There are probably a couple that are deeper into the zone that we could see. Old Snaggletooth. Let's try and stay away from them. We should be pretty happy. I'm expecting something like right in front of us here in a second. Ah, well, it's back where we were. Okay, then. Fair enough. Whoa. It's a giant. I'll take the giant. It's always It's always an interesting day when they spawn right on top of you. Even when you're not overly afraid of them. It's only a giant. Your screen just gets blotted out from a giant lizard dropping on the backside of you. It's not the best of feelings. All right. I want to take a look to see what that hydro looked like. Because I want to see if they're giving the bad ones. 764395. Perfectly workable. That's perfectly fine. So, at least for right now, that one was Hunky and Dory. And look who spawned right behind us while we were doing that. Our next target, wonderful. Only downside is our saber block is going to be off cooldown, or going to be on cooldown for a minute here, so we're going to have to be a little more cautious with our heals. Generally, I would use my... There we go. They're back up now. Better safe than sorry, you know. There we go. Oh, there is that a... That must be a giant over here. Gonna refresh those guys. How much time we got left on this one? 3 minutes. It's enough for a giant. All right, party on. One of the reasons why I wanted to use my new gear is the fact that my gear has some action cost reduction on it. It's all based around pistols, since that's what I use. Come on. So what I decided to use with my Beastmaster is just pistol damage, pistol crit hit, pistol action cost, which should help with all the things. I could do beast experience, but since I want to be doing pistol switching, that would mean that I would have to have not just the beast experience mods for my shirt and my armor. That's 2. I'm planning on having at least 3 pistols. So that's, you know, an additional 2 mods. And those mods are expensive because they're both made off of drops out of heroic instances. So there aren't a lot of them. And I think they run around for one of them like 3 million credits. So yeah, that's that was kind of outside my... To do all of that was going to be a little outside the price range. And I would only need that while I was actually leveling up my pet. So what I might actually do is get a separate set for when I'm doing leveling. Although that would probably mean I would need another set of armor, like an armor leveling set. Because it's not like I could just flip the pups in and out. It's not how they work. It's a shame. Oh, wow. Mambu's gonna shit a brick. Mambu's gonna be so angry when he gets back from the floor. Oh, poor guy. You know, all right, we're having a great day. We're having a great day, guys. We're having a great day. Oh, okay, hang on. It is time to get rebuffed. Mambu is going to have a bad afternoon. He's salty, I believe, is the correct terminology of what Mambu will be. And I have to say, I like it. I like it when he gets all upset over me getting good luck and him not getting good luck. It makes my day so much better. Okay. All right. Oops. Let's do that. Now I can grab this, that, and that. Hang on a second. I need to replace that. Belt of Bodo Bus. Another flame out. Belt of Bodo Bus. All right, we should be good now. Gotta get all them buffs in. Let's actually use my lightsaber. That will also help. Can't get a good angle on this guy. We're just gonna be watching belly cam. We're taking a little more damage on this guy. There we go. He's landed a couple of hits. It's a giant. Do we want to do a giant? I mean, sure, why not? Yeah. We'll go after the giant. It gave us one that was pretty solid. Oh, I mean, fine. We'll take a look at this one and see if it's any good. If it's not, then we'll reconsider whether or not we want to go after these guys. As if we're not getting anything out of it. No reason to do it. I mean the creature's... Oh. What do you mean the creature's not dead yet? It's very much dead. How's this hydro? 724621. You know what? That's pretty damn good. Okay. So yeah, I'd had a little bit of a concern on whether or not that would be a good one for us, and it seems to be just fine. Right now we're just running across the front of this kind of mountain hill thing that has this little spire on it, and this seems to be working out just fine. So we'll keep doing this for right now. We're getting a nice spawn of stuff in this area. How many we got left? 14. And we have, what, 30 to begin with? Okay. So we have 16. Keep looking back in case they're spawning behind Xania, because I don't want her taking aggro. I want Skozo to be the one that's doing the main bit of fighting. How is let's see here. How is Bastet doing? 12%. Oh, Bastet needs to be rebuffed. There we go. Oh, okay. I was using the wrong one. Oops. That's fine. Fair enough. There we go. When did just spawn it? Is that one over there as well? I think that's one over there on that hillside. We'll go check that one out. I think that might be a giant. I was looking at that hill. I think there's something over there. All right. And there's another giant that just came in over here too. Okay, fine. Cool. Ah, damn it. Right. Now we're doing things right. Oh, critical first shot. Wonderful. Burn first shot. So we don't have all of the damage types through my little group here, but we're close. Bastet does some bleed damage. I can do electric and fire. And then Skozo has an acid blade. So he's taking care of the acid side of stuff. So we're doing, we got a pretty good setup. Not too shabby. We're missing cold. I'm going to have a cold pistol soon enough. Then we should be able... I'll actually have an acid one as well. So we're going to have 4 pistols. I'll be able to cycle through all those if I want to. I like weapon switching. My second character that I made was, well, I won't say the second character. My second main when we got into the NGE. I have to put it in those terms because that's when they actually became a thing. Became a commando. Right now that guy is a a crafter. But one of these days I'm going to bring him back over to his combat roots, or her actually, Xania Kia. And Xania Kia is going to be a commando once again. So weapon switching is just like part of the deal. Although even on that character, I actually use a macro to automatically weapon switch, so I just hit the buttons. All the weapon switching automatic makes life a little easier. Oh, look at all. I love when you get a line of debuffs. It's beautiful. It's just a beautiful day. Got busy fingers today. Where you at? There you are. There was one over on this hillside. Excuse me. Also want to do some more work, hopefully today, on the Kubaza. There he is. It was a giant. That last one was a giant too. But so far we're getting decent, solid ones from it, so. It's being all stompy sounding. Another one over there. I don't need to study it. It's dead. Although we could study it beforehand. I wonder what we can learn off these guys. I don't know what we learn off these guys. I could go take a look at the pet thing. Further over than we usually go. But that's where they're wandering today. Maybe we'll learn something off these guys. That'd be nice. And we'll run back into the main area of the boss zone. Excuse me. Stand for a minute. You get more water. Come on, crates. Come on, crates. Where are you at? You is back. Oh, welcome you. We've been doing pretty good. It's been going pretty solid. What would you do if I said I did? I mean, the likelihood that I got another ancient pearl would be very low. You know, you would think if I had gotten like another ancient pearl, I'd be very, I would like say a lot about it because, you know, ancient pearls are really nice and stuff. Okay. Wander back this direction. Let's take a look at that last hydro. Last hydro, 739454. It's not the best. Let's take a look at this one. 867479. That's one of the better ones for today. 568477. 895315. 286592. What? What's wrong? Yep, got another ancient. Oh. That's so the 2 days that I've been out here, I've gotten it. Conveniently, like I would never do such a thing. That would be like mean and such. Taunting you. That would just be wrong. Yeah, goods garbage, quality's garbage. Well, I mean, look, these are all poor. These are all terrible. These are all terrible pearls. Those are all absolutely garbage pearls. You know? I've actually had really bad pearl luck today. Seriously. Not a single premium pearl. The best dragon pearl or crate dragon pearl I have today is a select. That's a bad day. That's a bad day. You know? I mean, what can you do with that? That's just a bad day. The fact that I have an ancient crate pearl means nothing. Eight, 9. Definitely keep the 8, 9. 80, 80, 83. That one day I was doing there, I got 3 ancient pearls in like an hour and a half. Nice. I haven't been out here that long. Most of the buffs are good. How long are the medical buffs good for? Are those an hour? Unless you have the... Isn't there a set that makes it better or something like that? Depends on where you got them. Most of the in the med center are 2 hours. Oh, you have to be in a med center to get like long ones? I always get them from the guy in the spaceport or the gal in the spaceport. One, because she's always rebel factioned. So if I'm rebel aligned, I can get a buff rather easily. And she's right there. Alright. I didn't know you had to be buffed at a med center for the full one. Whatever. Party time. Yeah, that would be nice. Yeah, I mean, the smuggler would be fine. The officer buffs would be quite nice. Plus, obviously, another beastie in the midst would never be a bad thing. What was that? Crystal Pour. My actual Dragon Pearls today have been just poor, select, good. Actually, you know what? Nothing too fancy today with those. I'm not sure what type of buffing set I want on my, you know, the big jewelry set. I have no idea which one would be best for my officer. I mean, was it a straight officer? Then probably uh, the the big the one for actual buffing of stuff. But it's not a straight up officer, you know. I'm surprised there isn't a set for Beastmasters, you know? I'm wondering if for Beastmaster you just go with the heroic set, you know? I mean, for healer, obviously if you're a healer with a Beastmaster, it's perfectly fine, you go with a healer. For officer, it's just you don't have enough of the officer abilities to really matter. For healer, you just go with the extra healing. Um I'm wondering if on my officer, if I go with just the heroic and get the flat 150. 150, 150, 150, 150, 150, you know? That would work. Where are you going? Focus on me. Button I wanted to hit. That's a button I wanted. So we've almost gone through our first stack of 30. We got 3 left. I don't really need more than that, obviously. We'll do a couple mutation ones as well. I guess we're going a little deeper into the zone. We haven't needed to so far. There we go. Well, I mean, Hellstorm set is for AoE, right? And I mean, I don't. That's probably by far the best set that I could use. That's the only one I was really looking at, because it gives you like what free shot chance and some other stuff. So I mean, that's probably what I'll do. But I also don't have all of those abilities either all the way through, you know? So it's like it gives a buff to superior firepower. I don't run superior firepower. So that part of the set would be absolutely not, I wouldn't get anything for it, you know? It's like, so it's like, is it worth it if I'm not running superior firepower? Answer is still probably yes. You know, still probably yes. Answer is still probably yes. Okay. I thought I saw a guy over here. I think he must have walked into a ditch. There he is. Another good pearl. Bleh. Another good pearl. Bleh. It actually has been a bad pearl day. I mean, there's one glaring exception to that, but one big exception, but well, let's be honest, I'm after the ancients anyways. I'm actually going through the process of replacing all of my premium pearls. Get ourselves rebuffed here. Yep. All right. It's go time. Oops. Guess I'm not on follow. That was the last of our purity ones. We have about 13 left of the mutagen ones that I was using the other day. So let's try and get through some of those. And let's put a delineator here. A marker, shall we say. Stickler, that's a good hydro. That goes in the bag. And garbage pearl. All right. Oh, we got someone behind us. So there is a before the pearl, or before the ISOs are all of our purity pearls, and after will be all of our mutation pearls. And we'll see if we can get any really nice mutation ones. Mambo, you have a munitions guide, don't you? I need to have your assistance later on making some stuff. Oh yeah, that's right. You're making the pistols for me. Duh. But also, I'd like you to help me make a couple runs of just like garbage tier hydros. Because I want to have some just trash tier hydros for when I'm to get hydros for mounts that I want to sell. Making extractors is a pain because you have to have stuff from all the different guys. Why am I doing that? You're the wrong dude. I need a whole bunch of just junk hydros for mount work. I have a couple mounts I have cooking right now that I can't do anything with because I don't have any trash hydros, and I'm not going to use my good stuff. You know. I mean, it's like I think I have like one today I might be able to use. It's like there's this one's like absolute trash. 546391 that won't do anything. 638424 that might do something, but overall today they've been pretty solid. Got one over there. Grand up here. Yeah. No, I mean that's what I'm looking for. Absolute trash. You know, literally just a hydro to stick into the thing because it needs a hydro, you know. Excellent. Have you been making many mounts? Not really here and there. I'm going to try and keep a selection of mounts on my vendor. I haven't gotten it set up just yet because I want to be able to put a couple of 60-point pets on it before I do. Right, right. Okay. So nothing too major. Hmm. Tell you what, when we started off today, they were just popping off in this area. Oh, there we go. I found one. Looks like an ancient. It could be a grand. We shall see. They were just all over this front area. Okay. It's grand. Those are the fastest ones, right? The little raptor dude. I have him over here. However you say it. I don't understand why they can't make pronounceable names. Why must everything be unpronounceable? You have to have like 2 tongues to be able to say a lot of these words. Or Swedish. It could probably be Swedish. Let's be honest. A lot of the words in Star Wars look like they're Swedish. Ah, the Loth Wolf. One of those rare pieces of Star Wars Galaxy stuff that Mambu actually knows about. You know? It's like he had no idea what a Nuba was. Watch the Clone Wars. Suffer through it. You're not a true fan unless you've watched the Clone Wars, even if you don't like it. Got to suffer through it. I mean, I watched Rise of Skywalker twice just to see if it got better the second time. It didn't. No. Nope. The big issue with it is that, and it's Luke, Luke, Han Solo, Leia, Carrie Fisher, Mark Hamill, Harrison Ford. They were great characters, you know. They had wonderful backstories and everything else. Even if you weren't told the backstory, one's a princess, one's a farm boy, one's a thieving little scoundrel, you know? They had wonderful little backstories. None of these characters had great backstories, and it's not completely, I won't even say it's like J.J. Abrams' fault, because, I mean, Han Solo it's like, okay, he was fine, he was cool. But the reason why you love Han Solo and Princess Leia is their growth over the entire series. And unfortunately, oh crap, who did the second one? What's his face? I've tried to force him out of my mind. Was that no? Was that Johnson? Can't remember. You suffer through Jar Jar again? Which, what was the #1 movie? I had no idea that it was re-hitting theaters, okay? So they haven't really announced anything. I would think with all the bad stuff that they have publicity-wise, they would have announced it like crazy. Fall Guy? Okay, I can see that. That looks like a interesting movie. Definitely different. If you're a person who likes stunts, probably going to be a really good movie. Excuse me. All right. Oh. It's like some person, it probably wasn't a person in a suit, but a director was like, you know, I've never made a chick flick, but chick flicks are so boring. How'd you make a chick flick not boring? You add in a whole bunch of stunts. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. It's a great idea of how to make a chick flick not a drag for the dudes that are having to go to them. It's like, how'd you make my life not miserable because I'm here watching a chick flick? Dudes jumping out of helicopters doing things. Although I hope that they actually have a whole bunch of stunts, because if it's just like 30 seconds of stunts, it's not going to be worth it. All right. We're going to call it quits on the pearl taking, because we no longer have our medical buffs. So let's head back home. And we will take a look at our results. I don't know, maybe we do some I have a whole thing full of treasure maps. Maybe I do some treasure maps now. Oh, Mambu. Look what I did last night. This is the fishing shacks. The fishing hut. They need to give us a little more adjustments on these, because you can't quite get them all lined up exactly straight. I mean, it's perfectly, I won't say perfectly fine, it's not perfectly fine. And I couldn't do the road quite like how I wanted to, because Greenwater Bayou ends right here. So I could only go so far out right here. This is like the border of the town. Yeah. So I could only go this far. But there you go. You have a thing to your piles of soil. I mean, why aren't you growing anything? It's just a pile of soil. I spent all that time to make you a bridge that so you can run across the water and not fall in, and all you have there are piles of soil. There's a city border option, by the way. Oh, is that to show the little ring thing? Right. Well, I mean, it was easy enough to find. When I was standing here, it let me place something. When I was standing here, I no longer could place anything. So I went back to here, and I could place things again. It was actually quite easy to see where exactly the line of demarcation was. All right. So let's take a look at our hydros. Let's go inside our. You think it's ascended via the city term? Oh, accessed, not ascended. Why did I say ascended? There's no end there. Accessed. I've been playing Stellaris, which has ascension perks, and my brain saw ascended. Accessed via the city term. Yes, I got you. Okay. First things first. All right. So we got an ancient crate, dragon pearl. That's wonderful. We'll drop that. 546391. That's a 6. Meh. Okay, we might be able to make something out of that one. Our first 7 of the bunch. 755. I think this was when we were looking earlier was the best one we had. It was an 874529. That's pretty decent. 758 6.8. That's not bad. That's actually a really nice mutagen. That could give us something good. 7.09535. 5.29, 4.11. I might do a run of them. I might have to go out and get a couple of trays that are mutation based to see if I can't get a couple mutation things. Because right now I'm using all my own product, which isn't perfect, but it's decent enough. 531439. That's another kind of garbagey one. Let's stick those up top here. Another 8. It's a 7 and a 6. That's another 7 and a 6. Another 7 and a 6. 6 and a 5. Probably not worth using. Another 8. 5-4. That's garbage. $7.5, 5.72. It's like anything, 5.5. That's garbage. If the purity's over 7, you can kind of do stuff with it. You can generally finagle something out of those. All right, so this is all the stuff that's mutation based. Oh, we did get 1 premium pearl. Fun. Okay, well, I need your dude to get stuff as well. I have 3 attachments I need you to make. At some point, I'll probably have you make a 4th one. 731 644 is a little weak. Yeah, it's a 65644. For my mutation one, that's not too shabby. 693 8.8. That will work. My mutation hydros aren't as good as my purity hydros. I mean, some of those are workable. We have a decent set of words. We have a decent set of mutation hydros here. It's not too great, but overall, I think it was a pretty solid day. Pretty solid day. I'll just put these in here too. It's easy enough to tell them apart. What was this? An 86? Yeah. So all of these can go into the... This is a good thing, is if they're garbage, I use them for mounts. You know? That's it. This is my trash bin. We'll use them for other things. And one decent. Well, and one pearl. All right. I need to start selling some of these pearls too. I'm running out of space for them. Actually, I've run out of space for them, haven't I? Yeah, that does appear to be the case. I don't need that. Easy enough to get those. Okay. What do we want to do? First, let's make a little bit of money back by selling off these pearls. Actually, do I want to work on my Kubas right now? No, I think I'll do that tomorrow. So I'm going to let upstairs. We'll drop these. I think we're going to do something with Skozo. And so I'll drop these so Skozo can sell them, get a little bit of money back. All right. There we go. What happens if I do this? Fill up my entire screen. How bad does it look? There we go. Oh, wow. 1080p and a 1440p monitor looks very weird. Let me tab out really quick. Oh, oops. Turning on SSR. Or RSR. See if that helps it. Is that active? It might be. Yeah, I think it is. can only have that when I'm not in my house, when I'm streaming. All right, let's see what this ancient tunes out to. 2022. Not. We want the 2224, okay? But I am slowly replacing the ones in here, which are basically premiums, with ancients. So these are going to be going from 1920 to 2022, which is not too shabby, you know? It's a small increase, but when I replace all 4 of them, it's like, what, 10 extra damage? It all adds up in the end. It all adds up eventually. My guy doesn't have any money anymore. There we go. Now we have at least a little amount to pay the entertainer with. Do I want to do maps or do I want to do Corvette, maybe? I should rename the title of the stream too, but I'm not going to. It's too much effort to hit a couple of buttons. That's what we started off with today. I really need to get rid of more of the maps. I just have so many of them clogging stuff up. All right, I think that's what we'll do. It's just what I need to get rid of the most. They've overflowed from that one house into many other houses. Is that the like a Night Sister backpack? Energy. What do we want? Energy, glancing, crit D. If I bring along the other account. Now I think it's 148 or is it 1248? When you're doing treasures chests, the more people you have with you, the better the results out of them. but I think it's like 1248. Ask me what are my thoughts on munition trader. Also, would you know if a lot of crafters doing this type of crafting? Um, I could tell you exactly how many people are doing that type of stuff. Uh, you can find things on the bazaar. The big part is taking the time to get the the resources you want to make really quality gear. Uh, some people do like munitions if they just need something for a little bit. Munitions trader is pretty solid though as a trader class, uh, making weapons and armor. It's a pretty good thing. It is not the most. How should I put this? Domestics is probably the classic. It's the most people coming back for stuff because once you buy a weapon, once you buy some armor, you're pretty set. Um, you might buy different sets of armor if you want to have different power ups or stuff like that, um, or if you want to. But usually, if you get your armor, you get your weapon, you're good to go. You always need more food, which is one of the benefits of doing something like domestics. Consumables obviously are really good for that. But if you take the time and you get good resources and you make high quality products, you can make a bundle. You really can. You really can. Plus, you can also get into things with munitions uh, for making Beastmaster supplies and stuff like that, which I'm always in need of. Let's bounce from here, and we will go look for go back home and grab some maps. I did Talus the other day. I'll probably do Dantooine today. Are we? Yeah, we're good on supplies. We'll see if there's anyone that's rebel lined in here. That's a no. There's no one rebel lined in here. Everyone here is either Imperial or neutral. Everyone's Imperial. All right. That's funny. Because I ran that to pull that direction. Oh, she just woke up. But yeah, it all depends on how much time and effort you want to spend on resources, getting good materials. Good materials make good quality products. All right. Talos. Finally emptied that box. We're both completely full. Okay. That's half that box. And head back to Nims. Oh, I never got my buff. Damn it. I was laughing at that one person getting shot when they were AFK. I had to grab my buff. That would have slowed today down. I'm going to grab coffee as well. Go. To said we grabbed Dantooine, didn't we? I'm inside. I can't read them anyways. Travel. Dantooine Imperial Outpost. Really, I'm not. Yeah, I'm definitely faction line. Where are these guys? Huh. Interesting. Okay. All right. There's our list of stuff. Actually, it's probably not the full list. Scrolls down a little bit. We do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The 9th one is pretty close. Yeah, let's put away our nice vehicle. Go with a semi-nice vehicle. Could use the rickshaw. Oh, the rickshaw is always some fun. Yeah, we have to repair that bark. You said this was number 9? Sensitive. Why it's case sensitive, I have no idea. Get our buff going on here. Oh. Okay. Okay. Actually, that is not the 9th one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's the 7th one. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Oh, it's 4 guys. Really? Usually we don't get 4. Is it counting the drone as a... Since I have my drone grouped? That's interesting. All right, saber block time. Are you not attacking? There he goes. He's attacking now. Alright, so at least this would put me in the next little level. I would... Oh, I didn't think you could do it with drones. And that means getting up to 8 a lot easier. Let's put our auto loot back on. Okay, cool. Spear display. Don't really care about that. Care about stuff that I can sell or good loot. Not interested. Okay, map. We are here. There's one there. Okay. I guess I'm too close to the... All right, let's roll. Literally, let's roll. So this one is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 from the bottom. So we're looking at this one right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. I'm going to use this relic to basically mark the one that we want to use. We have it, so we might as well use it. Oops, why did I alt tab? I just spent the last 2 hours alt tabbing between my two different accounts, you know, while we were doing the crates. And yeah, that was, I guess I'm still kind of into the automatic switching, you know. It's like, all right, I've done what I needed to do on this guy. Alt tab, do the next stuff. Alt tab, go back to the first guy. Alt tab, go back a second. The alt tab life. It's a life that many have lived, especially if you're someone who's played something like, say, whatchamacallit, Eve or Galaxies. You know, all the multi-boxing fun stuffs. Just don't be that way. Excellent. All right, good. It's over here. All right, let's do this. Yep, we definitely have the second tier of guys, which is, you know what? Awesome. Hey, come over here. Why am I using my fists? Let's actually use a lightsaber. It tends to work better than just fisticuffs. Although I might do some saber switching. We could do some saber switching. Only problem with saber switching is I only have my weapon power up on. Oh, is weapon power up? Oh, it's on this one? That's not good. So now I have weapon power ups on 2 of them. It's a little bit of waste. All right, that we will take. All right, nearest. There are two up here, so we'll go to Monka Manor. Monkey Manor? Monkey Manor? Heading out this direction. Is there a button to give me just like a random one of my vehicles? I like all my vehicles. Although some of them are definitely slower than others. There needs to be a random vehicle button. There's one and there's two. Excellent. All right, so our first one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hit Alt Tab again. Just trying to get into my inventory and I accidentally hit Alt Tab. 6 from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's this one. You know what? I should So, say, I could just do, that works, right? Right? It's no slash. Yep, okay. Edit. Edit. Pause. 1. And then we'll just say, guard. We'll spell it right, too. Guard. Okay. Let's put this over here, I guess. Point 1. Okay. Alrighty. You know what? Do I even want to grab these anymore? Courier risk communicator scanner. Okay, that's different. I think. I don't think I have that one. That one might actually be worthwhile. Huh. That one's a little bit different. Maybe I should keep some of those low quality crystals for noobs. Did it get the second one? It might not have gotten the second one. Or did it get both of them? Alright, yeah, okay. Just checking. Oh, it's 2 from the bottom. That's easy enough. I want to make sure everyone's hitting me, not the droid. City tents. Take that. All right, next set of guys are over here. No fast travel near them, so head on that direction. It's a wee bit faster. $900 there. All right, so this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 from the bottom. 3, 6. This one right here. I kind of separate good loot from bad loot as I'm doing stuff. It gives me something to do while we drive, you know? All this stuff down here is generally stuff we're going to sell. The only thing I might keep is if we have some stuff we can then not salvage, reverse engineer into power bits. So yes. We have lost a couple of our buffs. Which one is it? I'm assuming it's the food buffs. Yeah. Okay. There we go. For a second, I thought we only had 3, but we have all 4. Wonderful. So far, we haven't really gotten anything better than I normally would get if I'm just doing food for me. So it does upgrade it too. It upgrades, I guess, at 2, 4, and 8. Make the most sense. Need color crystals. Although I really do like the dark blue color crystal. Don't use it, do like it. It's just that classic color. If I get a nice name crystal that's dark blue, I'll definitely use it. I mean, more than likely it'll be ice too, which is a good thing. Right now we have an electric crystal, a fire heat crystal, and a acid crystal. As we get more crystals, we'll get more sabers. And that's, I mean, we don't really need that. We have so many of them, but all right, where were we at? This one we will keep. If I can remember it. I might just sell it. But that one we can use to make third order power bits. You know what? Hang on a second. We're going to edit this. We're going to edit this up for a minute. Oh, so UI action toolbar slots. All right. So it's 12. No. It's 11 per. So 11, 22, 33, 40, 43? Question mark? Pause 5, and we'll pause 1. Let's see here. Oh, we forgot the space. It's one of those UI action done stuff. There we go. So this should work now. No. UI action toolbar slot. Oh, no space here. Duh. I know what I'm doing, guys. Don't look at me like an idiot. That is not what I wanted to pull. So this is 43, 44, 45, 46. All right. So this should be 46. Hang on a second. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11, 22, 33, 44, 40. 11, 22, 33, 4. 11. All right. Where are the extra slots? that doesn't seem right. Okay. Hey, if it works, it works. There we go. Okay, it works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. So I could, if I didn't want. See, the problem is you can't group pets. You can group droids, can't group pets, which kind of sucks. Let's clear these guys. Don't want to be fighting all these guys at the same time as we're fighting 4 Dark Jedi. Doesn't seem like the smart thing to do. I really like this droid, but I mean, I could use my other one. My other one actually has abilities on it. Grab that weapon melee augmentation action. Of course it's an action. Don't need those. I'm going to take it though because it is a 225. Maybe someone somewhere actually wants it. So maybe we could sell it for something. Let's bail out. Grab a flight over to Cobalt. Just making it so we don't have to drive around as much, save a little bit of time on our getting to and from places. $600 meters this way. I don't have a vehicle kit with me. A restoration kit, that is. I saw the vehicle garage. I was like, oh, I can repair my bark. I also need to repair my AV-21 here after a bit. It's a wee bit beat up. Although it's not beat up enough to be like really needed. There's a little bit of burning that you can hear. But I do get the cool smoke trails on this one. So it's not a completely bad thing. One, two, three, four, five, six from the bottom. Oh, don't need that. Maybe I do keep that. Ugh, definitely not keeping that. Over here. All right. Oh, I didn't group. Hence why I only have 3. I must have been technically still in combat when I called it, and it didn't group with me. So in theory, the stuff we get off this one might not be as good. I wonder if that's why we got that different bounty hunter bracelet. It's not shooting either. Didn't get any of those commands for some reason. Yeah. Let's go New Liberty. We'll go here and then we'll drive straight north from there. That's what we want. I might just drive. It's probably better if I fly back into New Liberty and then go back out again. We are headed this direction. 1,200 meters. I need to get one of these. Oh no, it's not this one, it's the other one. The commando. Where's this commando? This one looks cool too. I like that one. That was one of the, I think that was one of the store things. Not the store things, the card game things. And I didn't have that one, I had the commando bunker. Which I really liked. Really liked. That's where I had my bioengineering lab when I was on live. Now I put it in that new house. Raw Mauler baby. I wonder how you. I haven't looked at the whole creature taming thing. Fourth from the bottom. Good, good. What do you mean I'm not close enough? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Oh, that was wrong. Why did I put it there? I didn't look at that second row. Is what happened. Ah, right next to all the girls, because that's exactly where all the happiness is. Try and pull them away. One of them's hitting my guy. All right. Just had to get them all focused on me. Sometimes it's hard to tell which one's hitting who. I need to do a button that is, target who's hitting my dude. I guess I could have clicked on him. There we go. Oh, we can grab the vast majority of all this. We need to store some of this. This will go up to the top. So that. Big growly boys. All the weapons will go in there. Weapons can't stack. So we'll put those in there. Put that in there. That'll go up top. Hopefully I don't sell it. That could go up top. Anything 23 or higher or with 3 or more stats is what we're looking for. All right. Probably not worth it to keep these pearls, obviously. Or not pearls, power crystals. Yeah. I'm thinking about making like little starter kits for Jedi. Don't know if it's worth it though. And gong adhesive can be sold. Yeah, let's travel back to New Liberty. We'll go to those up in the north. I could have done all that while we were driving. That was a wee bit of a waste of time. Right, where we got? We got one. There is one of them. Where's the other one? Oh, number 2. We have number 2, and we have one that's 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 from the bottom. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh. Yeah, so we don't have to do a big sell-off yet. It's not too bad. Definitely can use some more stuff for 30s, although I need to break them down. I have too many right now. So I might do that this evening. Spend some time making some 35s. Oh. That snap, crackle, pop in the shoulder. Always a lovely feeling. That is not who I wanted. That's the button I wanted. There we go. Yeah, nope. It registered. I was like, didn't hop in the group, but eventually did. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll refresh that. And get the rest of these back up again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is the one that was number 8. Excuse me. All right, there we go. Maybe I should just make a buff button. Where it automatically. That's an idea. All right. That's what we want to do. Hey, tell you what. Sometimes you just space out for a second. I think we got everyone's attention this time. Ooh, mysterious data disk. We got ourselves another map. A map on a map. Is this for Dantooine? Have to go to Talus. Okay. Put that in the bag. Guess it really didn't take us long to get there when it's only 200 meters away, does it? All right. Yep. As long as it's not in the building, we're happy. Another rainy day outside today. It's a good thing. Need the rain for the our garden to start up. But it's just this drab, overcast day outside. Wee bit depressing. Not shocked that I'm a wee bit tired today. You know how it is when it's just a dreary day. You're just like down you go. You can't do anything. You can't resist it. It's just one of those things. Just one of those things. And we can actually see the waypoint from here. Wonderful. Yes, we're going to snake through these here. One of these is actually the warren. That's the warren. Actually, I can get rid of the warren marker. I don't need to know where the warren is. Thank you very much, game. Oh, damn and blast. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 from the top. 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're not going to be close enough. I don't think. Looks like we're like 10, 12 meters from it. All right. Hopefully this person's building is unlocked, because otherwise we're boned. And even if it is, we might not be able to do anything. Yeah, I wasn't expecting a place labeled Galactic Salt to actually be open. Oh, crap. That sucks. I wish it would put a wider search thing on it. I mean, it's just a number. They surely could change the number to where it's you can be close enough to it if there's structures. This guy's, you know, at least if it has a door, you can see the door doesn't unlock. Well, that sucks. One, two, three, four, five. Oh, we got... Did I accidentally drag one? Oh, no. Might have accidentally dragged one. I think I did. Because my things moved around, didn't they? Oh. So I think these top ones are out of order now. Maybe we got lucky and this is the one that I drug. Actually... we did accidentally drag one. That other one might still be good. Yeah. All right, so it was up here somewhere. So this one should be the fourth one. One, two, three. Oh, fifth one. The lightsaber up. Tell you what, doing this with a full group must be crazy. Need a good tank. I could get there with two people. I could bring my officer out with a droid. Yeah. Although, at that point, you probably want to have a medic. Where are we at? Go this way. I think that was the one we first tried, right? Yeah. Green guy goes up there. I'm getting a lot more pearls today than I generally do. Not in a building. Wonderful. That was definitely one of the top ones. Okay, we'll have to figure out which one it was. All right, this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from the bottom. So this should still be in the right spot. Nothing really big so far today, Mambu. I'm in a slightly, I won't say I'm in a foul mood. I'm actually in a pretty solid mood. But I did get unlucky and had one spawn inside of a building, which is kind of annoying. Annoying more than anything else. When you can't get to your loot, makes me sad. Okay. Yeah, this is the one that's gonna just sit there and taunt me. All right, so this one's number 2 from the bottom. That's easy enough to find, figure out. I'm doing level 2 maps. We could do level 3 maps if we had 2 people with 2 droids. The big ones are the level 4s. I want to do level 4s these days. But we'll obviously need many more people. Tier 4 maps. Bah. That one was garbage. Got to love Windows and random sound things. I'm always complaining about Windows and screwing up sound stuff. You know me. This one is 1, 2, 3. Let's go from the bottom because we screwed up the top of the list. 2, 4, 6, 7 from the bottom. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Let's party. I did get a different bracelet than the normal ones that I would grab. It was this, it was the Courier Risk Communications bracelet. Normally if I get a Bounty Hunter one, it's this one, the Assault Action Cost. But this is the one for the droids. How did you get a third one? I thought it was just, or has that been around for a third time? We are headed now to over here. Give me your stuff. Made your brother get on last night and claim it. Why don't you make your brother join our city then? Huh? You bum. Drinks are finishing. Oh, he does? Gotcha. So in theory, it's this one, but it may not be. All right, it is. Hey, what's going on? Oh, let's go with that. Good. Heal time. You up to anything interesting, Golem? Yeah, I've been doing different stuff. I was out of action for a little bit, but back into stuff. Trying to get back to being consistent with the content. Just re-downloading. That's the best part about it. You can always come back. You can always come back. Take yourself a break. Come on back. You know? Love it. Good. I have mail. Ooh, that's... We'll keep those. We'll keep those. We can move over the pistols and schematic and some other stuff. That can go in there. That'll go in there. Let's grab this though. That's cool. I want that. What is? Yep. Yeah. Okay. Let's drive over this one. As we drive over, I'll keep moving. We can only move two things. What do we want to move? We actually have to go and sell some stuff. Fair enough. Now that's bling. Oh wow, that's the super bling. That's a building. Well, I mean, a little bit, but it looks cool with the little trails. It's slightly damaged. I've had ones that are worse damaged. It hasn't completely exploded, and I get the two little contrails. Makes it look cool. Makes it look cool. It's all about looking cool, you know? All about looking cool. The one on the bottom OD list. Nope, not that one. It would be this one, wouldn't it? Here we go. Hang on a second, guys. Before we pull, 4 dark Jedi in here to fight, let's take care of, the other dark Jedi that are sitting right here that I would really not like to have, pop into the middle of our fight. Because fighting 7 dark Jedi, one of them being a boss, not what I want to do. Not gonna lie. Right now I'm running LSJ, but I was DSJ for a while. When we were trying to get done the HK instance, and we kept having issues, and for a while I decided I try and run as DSJ. Mambu was doing all the tanking with one of his pets because he got a is it the Reek? He got a Reek. And so the Reek Sherman was doing all the tanking. And so I went DSJ for extra damage. But we haven't done that for a while now, so I switched my guy back over to LSJ for a bit. Can always switch him back. All right, there we go. Jeez, you guys respawn quick, don't you? They're already back. How long does it take to get to Dark Jedi? Well, I mean, it's a you just go to the trainer, because all that separates light and dark Jedi is just which path you go down in your expertise tree. So it's the same thing as well, that wasn't HK, that was what was it, the Devastator? Um oh man, when they get that acid proc on them, they just drop so quick. Look at that. Everything starts to crit and they just melt. I love it. That acid proc is so good. But yeah, it's just LSJ and DSJ are just two sides of the so switching from one to another is easy as going to the whatchamacallit. What's the little Twi'lek's title? You know, she's the whatchamacallit. Profession trainer? Question mark, something like that. And then things are, you just redo your profession. I mean, when you start out, getting to level 90 isn't that bad, because you always Jedi is one of the nine classes, something like that. And so you start off as a Jedi and you don't have like any of your abilities. By the time you get to like rank 20, you kind of get your training saber, and then you can get better sabers as you go on. But you can start spending those points into light side versus dark side whenever you want to. I'll join Discord, sure. Oop, oop, oop. Passing by. So I mean, yeah, it and how long it takes you all depends on if you got XP buffs. If it's a double XP weekend, if it's a double XP weekend, you can get to 90 in no time at all. If it's one of those days where it's not, it takes a little more time, but not too much. How long does it take to get a lightsaber? I think it's mid-20s when you get the mission for that, and you get your training saber. Um, and so a couple of hours, nothing much more than that. It's actually pretty quick. You go through your lower levels rather fast, especially if you do the tutorial. Do the tutorial. If you are starting off a new character, it's well worth it. You know, you get all the tutorial stuff. You'll be happy in the end when you do it. Some people skip tutorials. Don't skip tutorials. They're helpful. They're there to help you learn. It's like through level 10, you'll just be using, sticks. So, probably that one. Not close enough. Well, we'll go with that one then. Okay. One of these got moved around somehow. You know what? It's probably this one, because it's probably the one that got moved, which would be good, because then we can get that. Yay! All right, then we'll be okay again. Force sensitive crypt crawler. Let's bop these guys so we don't have to fight them in a minute. I'll actually even use a lightsaber. Waiting for the download to finish. I don't know how long I should wait for it to finish. Well, until it's done. That's... You gotta wait till it's done. Shouldn't take that long. Pop that guy. Well, that man's using electricity on me. Nothing out of this world. I've got a couple city things which are nice. One city thing that I actually am looking forward to. Oh crap! I have a full inventory. Molecular chromatic. Yeah. Schematics that you can loot. All right, I need to go to a city so I can sell some stuff off. We'll go. You know what? We'll just fast travel in. Oh, hang on a second. So we got a guy over here with stuff. I mean, I don't have permission. How do I not have permission to access this corpse? I literally killed this guy. That's weird. Okay. Where's the next place we're going to be going? Probably... Which one was one that was broken? This one? That one should have disappeared, I thought. Le Refuge? We'll go there. Refuge. Bad, no electricity. Alright. Where is this town's junk dealer? Oh, there it is. I got an orchard. That sounds a little interesting. Okay. So let's see if we can flag stuff for sell, no sell. And I'm flagging. We want to keep that. I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep that. So we got a couple more that we're going to keep. I just have to find these on the list. Or I just go home. That might be faster. I'll drop these off in a box, and then I can just sell everything. Not have to worry about it. We'll use the empty map box for this purpose. This is all stuff that we are going to be breaking down into something or other. going to keep a couple of these little power crystals. I don't know. I might sell them. I might not. I always just destroy them, you know? Let's see here. Anything else we want to... So I got a couple of city tents. I got another 2 city tents. I got an orchard. That's one that that's the one I want to put up. It's the orchard. All right, time to make some money. How much money we have now? 100K? There's nothing better than selling off loot and looking at your bank account just, you know? Any of these collection pieces that I need? Let's strap off the collection pieces as well. I'm using my rickshaw today. I'm feeling silly. Gotta use the rickshaw. You know? It looks like it. I mean, it's kind of cramped, but it looks like it. This one. There we go. I have quite a few Jedi relics. Hey, how you doing? Having a wonderful day. I hope you are as well. All right. I have Jedi relics for days and days and days and days. Okay, so let's head back. I need a vehicle that like sends you back to where you were previously. You know what I mean? It's like, where were you when you last traveled? Go back. I want a vehicle like that. Dentwing. It's all cloudy and dreary outside today, so I'm trying to keep myself awake. When you have a cloudy, well, it's not a cold day, but just like a cloudy, overcast day, it's just so easy for the head to start dropping. You know? Staying conscious. All right, so we're going to go to, let's go to this one. It's out of Legion. Nope. Also, nope. That's one we want. Oh, man. It's been pretty dreary there as well. So, I mean, it's the spring. It's kind of how springs are, you know? Now, don't get me wrong. I'm really happy that we got rain. I've been taking care of the garden out back, so I'm quite happy that we got like 3 days in a row that we got either a little bit of rain or a decent amount of rain. So I'm really happy about that. That being said, today is just like, meh. You understand meh when it comes to this? It's like, yeah, it's just ho-hum would be another term that we could use. It's a ho-hum day. All right, let's get ourselves rebuffed. Come on, do the glowy thing so I can do some more fighting. Oh, crap. I didn't sell off. I went and put all that stuff in there, and then I didn't sell off the rest of it. Yeah. Oopsies. Well, we sold off some of it, so we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Just move this all into my backpack so I can free up some space. I should have put that one up there. All right. Did we get the buff? Yes, we did. Okay. All right, party time. Let's fight us some baddies. Oh, that early acid proc, man. I really like the acid proc. You just melt guys. Start hitting those criticals like one after another. It's like they just disappear. See, that's another thing. We should try HK again here, because we haven't done HK since I got my acid crystal either, which probably would actually help quite a bit. It's not to be overestimated. Where are we going now? I guess we can go to Sin City. We'll pick up the 3 near it, and then I have one way out in the middle of nowhere with no freaking shuttle ports around. All right. 1,600 meters. Let's do it. Knock these 3 out. Do I drive up there? That's about the same distance. It's a little bit further. We still have one up here. This is the one that was Busto. We have... I thought I'd done that one. I think that waypoint just didn't go away for some reason. Could be wrong, though. Don't need those. Don't need that. Sellable loot. All this sellable loot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I saw a baby growl earlier. One of these days I'm going to have to start grabbing those. Is it really $1 million to make them into a thing? Ugh, that's a lot. That's a lot for not a guarantee of, not being crap, you know? Fair enough. Fair enough. I always love finding treasure maps while I'm doing my treasures. Because it's like, you're here already. Just like bonus time. I was looking at some of the creature knowledge stuff in the, or for the Chugon Dark Cube stuff, and a lot of it's all like HK-esque stuff, you know? There's nothing from the outside world. It's all like, I think one of them was the Mark I commander, which is Droid Army. And then another one was the, not Devastator, not Demolisher, Doombringer, which is the operational droid factory. And then there's like, the Oppressor was another one. I was like, oh man. It's like all this stuff is from. And I have to start doing heroics as well. I really do. Get with you and do some heroics. You generally have folks to do them with, don't you? Put that up there. We'll keep that. Well, hello, Grawls. Yeah, I didn't know the whole make them into the little pet things was so expensive, but like you said, it's a credit sink, and it's a decent enough buff, depending on what you get, you know. How much did yours cost? Oh no. Sorry, that's right, because you made it. Do you know how much? I guess what I was saying is, do you know how much people are buying them for? I wonder why luck and precision is. I mean, that would be for a crit build, I guess. Ah, city sign. Okay. Range critical chance, a 23. We'll take that. That will work. But yeah, it's workout. It's one of those things where it's like, if you're spending 1 million credits outside of even the time that you're spending on it, if you would have to sell them for less than 1 million, oh, what a pain in the ass. It's not really where you want to be taking a loss, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's probably what the high ones are probably like you said, precision luck, or if you're a Jedi, strength luck, or strength precision, or strength agility. Strength agility would probably be pretty good. I'm surprised that agility isn't more popular, you know? I like agility. But I guess you really only care about that if you're a tank. Yeah, one of these did not disappear. So this one, destroy that waypoint. If you're a tank, you're probably a Jedi. So you're probably running, what, LSJ, so you're probably going strength, agility. Considering how kind of glass canny-y they are, it's rather surprising. I guess they do get the get out of jail free card, you know, if things go sideways. I guess some Jedi also have that as well. It's like I'm not running it right now just because I wanted points in other things. And I don't do a lot of PvP. Although, it could be useful when I do the city stuff. Because spies are assholes. You know what I mean? Can we all agree that spies are assholes? I think this is something we can all come into agreement of. Les refuges? Oh. I really don't want to take a nap today because I get a better sleep schedule. But this cloudy, dreary days pulling on my soul, man. It's like go sleep, take a nap. How's the weather up there in the Midwest today? Excellent. My folks be just over the border. Well, not just over. They're like 3 hours out from where you're at. Hello, stormtroopers. Number 2. They're over near Bloomington. You know, the real one, not the fake one, in Indiana. Was that? I think the Indiana Bloomington is only famous for one thing. No. Henry. Colonel Henry Blake. Wasn't that... Is it Bloomington, Illinois? I thought it was Bloomington, Indiana. Or at least I've heard Indianans claiming him. All they could just be lying because, I mean, let's be honest. They kind of do that sometimes. See, I thought so too. But some people, I've heard some people claim that it's Indiana. You know? I always thought, well, why would they want to do that? Let's see here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that's right. And go back to refuge. Grab the one to the south this time. Excuse me. So yeah, I'm gonna knock out another 25 of these. Just so that's number 2, I think. Move that out of the rotation. Hopefully that's the right one. It's like the people of Toledo. They only have one thing that goes on for them. You know what I mean? It's like that's where Max Klinger was from, you know? And the Mudheads, because I don't know. I think that probably the Mudhens got more famous because of MASH. It's like, let me ask you this. Do you know who the Durham Bulls are? Yes. Triple A. Yep. Out of Durham, North Carolina. Why'd you know about him? Called Bull Durham. Yes. So it's one of those where it's like, no one would ever know who the Toledo Mudheads are if it was not for MASH. Same thing, like no one would know who the Durham Bulls are if it was not for the movie. Right. You have to retake the quest from the one guy. Well, you know, flying's fun. I should have done some flying this weekend. I did quite a bit this weekend, you know? But it's like, I'm closing in on Ace and I didn't use the benefit of a double XP weekend. Kind of makes me, you know, it's like, I'm a dummy, aren't I? Those double XP weekends help. Hang on a second. I want to see does this guy have a really straight bridge? Yeah, he does. I think I might have to relay the bridge. Because this guy's bridge looks really nice. And it is 3 segments long? Oh, it's only 2 segments long. Yeah. 2 segments is a lot easier than I think I have like 5 segments in our bridge. Although I might take out the one small piece and turn it into the 4 segments. Just because you have a limit of how many things you can have in your city, you know? So if you can save stuff, so much the better. Oh, there's that line. I think people, it's like, guys, turn off your little circle when you're done. You know what I mean? It's not like you're building every single day. Turn off your damn circle when you're done. Makes your stuff look derpy. It's like you're... These are the borders of our lands. Do not enter upon them, or you shall be, you know, vanquished. Maybe it's the other direction. If you leave the circle, you're no longer under our protection. It's a really scary world out there. You might be eaten by a Grawl. Oh. We need to keep eyes on I don't know if it'd be a forum type thing or a Discord type thing, but we need to get in on like a big group that does the spider or something for the sisters. Because we're going to have to do those again, won't we? For the Night Sister side? Okay, so you could just grind it out then? With the other stuff? I might start that up. Although, I really would like to finish the spider fight. Because... Or it's not the spider, what is it? Yeah, it is a spider. Because it probably gives you something for doing it, right? I mean, it's a big spider. You do get a badge? That one wasn't used? Oh, weird. Okay. Right. Let's party. I don't have my medic buffs anymore, so I'm much squishier. You never realize how good medic buffs are until you don't have them. And then you're like, I really wish I had my medic buffs. Whenever you get like incapped in a big fight and you come back, but you died and you got rezzed by a medic, and it's like, oh, I wish this medic could buff me. You know? It's like... Okay. That is the one up there. Oh, okay, that's the busted one. So we are going to go to Legion. Let's go Legion. Let's go there. Then we'll take a look at that last one. It's the one that had been in the house. Maybe when we... It doesn't look like it moved, but maybe it's shifted slightly. Okay, that man is trying to use a Naboo bridge and a Tatooinean bridge, and that looks derptastic. Mix and matching bridges doesn't really look good, guys. Don't do it. Some more baby power crystals. I got another one of these courier risk communicators. I think these, I wasn't getting them before. So I guess that's because technically I'm in a group of 2. Even though it's my second is a droid. It still counts. City sign. I did have Discord unmuted. All these people are going, who is he talking to? Why can't we hear it? Oh, well.
Trying to keep the Rhodian down again.
Oh, I was hoping you were on one of your actual good tunes.
That's why I'm actually on my smuggler, not on my Rhodian.
Oh, there you go. And your smuggler's a what?
Zebrak.
There you go. Full respect for the Zabraks. You know what I mean? For a group of people that live on Dathomir, you got to respect them. Oh, you wouldn't know that, though, because when you learn that, that comes from Clone Wars. It'll never end. Did you ever play the Jedi Fallen Order game?
No, I haven't. I have not played it yet, though. You know how I am with jumping, please.
I mean, it has a little bit of jumping. It's not super jumpy. It's a, Souls light type thing. I do like that game. Gotta play it again here. I was thinking about picking up the newest one because it's on sale for like $35, or was. It's probably off sale by now. It was on sale over the weekend for the... It wasn't even on sale for the 4th, I think it was on sale for an EA sale. Okay, well, we will take a look at this one. Son plays what?
Or I had played the second one.
Ah. All I know about the second one is some people don't like it as much as the first one, which doesn't overly surprise me because a lot of times, I mean, how many times is a second version of a game or a movie better than the first one? The exemption of the rule is surprising because it's both from the same game or from the same family. Star Wars Empire Strikes Back is better than Star Wars A New Hope. You know what I mean? And Star Wars TIE Fighter is better than Star Wars X-Wing. Not by much, but it is. They're both Star Wars. All right, guys, that is going to be it for me today. We have done some stuff with our Beastmaster. We've done some stuff with our Jedi. So I'm going to call it quits today, and I'm going to just sit here and relax. You all have a wonderful day, and catch me tomorrow, and we'll do some more of it. Bye-bye.